I have to admit defeat.
Good morning. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Hello everybody, welcome to the finals week vlogmas. I don't want to say the vlogmas number because I don't know if I'm just filming today or if I need to also film later in the week as I finish off my finals. But yeah, before we get into the actual work that needs to get done, I wanted to just sit, have my coffee, and do a little chit chat catch up because there have been some developments in my academic life that I thought I wanted to share. So first, have our coffee. Very good. So it's kind of a story. So earlier in the semester, I want to say October time, I realized I needed quite a few classes for my English minor. And they had just started releasing some classes, and I decided to go look, put them on my wish list so that I was ready to go for November when classes were available to actually pick and take. And I started realizing that the classes I needed for my creative writing minor were only available in person on campus. I live 2 hours away from the campus, so that wasn't very realistic to me, but also I'm not super comfortable going on campus based on just what I was told when I was a freshman trying to get certain accommodations. I didn't feel comfortable going into a classroom, and I still don't really. So I talked to my advisor and said that I could take classes at another university that is within the same system and it would count for credits towards my minor. So I started looking into that, and I called the closest campus to me, which is the Augusta campus, to see if there were any classes I could take and I would feel a little bit more comfortable taking an in-person class, because instead of a 2-hour drive, it's only like 30-45 minutes. Well, turns out to do this, I had to enroll and get accepted into this university, take the classes, transfer the credits, then I get to graduate with the minor. And had I been like sophomore, junior, I might have done it. However, I am a senior about to go into my last semester of college. To me, that was not worth it. So I made the tough decision to drop my creative writing minor, which I'm kind of bummed about, but it means that all I have left is one class for my communications major, and the rest are just elective classes that I need to fill out the required credit hours to graduate. So yeah, that is the biggest update for my academic life. I feel good about the decision. I made the decision a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to wait until this finals vlog to tell you all, because everything else I was doing wasn't like academic focus, so it didn't make sense to be like, I'm talking about Christmas presents, but also I dropped my minor. It made more sense to put it here, so here you go. Yeah, if anybody else out there is dealing with a similar situation, it's a very hard decision and I get it, but I think the biggest piece of advice came from my mom, and it's that you have taken the amount of classes that you could, meaning later down the line when you have, you know, a job and some extra time on your hands, you could always go back and get the minor later, or even get the major later if you wanted, because you've already taken those classes and they will transfer no matter how long it's been. So yeah, I think that's a good thing to remember, is just because you can't do it now realistically doesn't mean you can't do it later. And it also doesn't mean that you aren't good at whatever that minor was. For me, it was creative writing. Doesn't mean that I can't write at all. It just means that I don't have a piece of paper saying I learned about it in university, and that's okay with me. You know, you don't need that to be a writer. You can just write. So yeah, that's the update. Today I have 2 finals this week. I have a final test and a final paper that's due. I had 3 other classes this semester, all of which don't have finals, but I can say confidently I have passed them, which is great. The only class I'm worried about is my English class that has the paper, because I haven't done super well in that class. The professor, especially at the beginning of the year, wasn't super clear on like directions and what he was looking for when it came to like papers and reflections and stuff. So I struggled a lot, and I'm still trying to pass, but we'll see. But I'm not sweating it, because I already have, I have another class next semester that I can take for the additional credit hours. If I do end up passing, I can just drop a class. If not, then I just take all the classes that I signed up for. So I'm not that worried. My GPA is good as well. I don't think it would tank it to a point where I couldn't graduate. So yes, today my goal is to do the final test, which is for my music class, by the way. I didn't say that. Yeah, my goal is to do the test, and I don't know about the paper. I had a reaction to, well, I'm not quite sure what I had a reaction to. It was either these new gluten-free chicken tenders that we tried, or Walmart's frozen veggies. By the way, if you have a wheat allergy, be wary of Walmart's frozen vegetables, because I have had more reactions from them than I would like to admit. They're not great. So just be careful. But yeah, so I'm still not doing so hot because of that. So I think my goal is to get the test done today and spend the rest of the week on the paper, because I'm not that worried about the paper. It's on a book that we've already read, but It's just the focusing and getting my words out that's really hard versus the test that is mainly multiple choice based on the midterm that we had. So I'm not that worried. Plus it's open note. So I'm not too worried about it. So I think that's it. I'm going to finish my coffee, start up my computer, and do my first final. And I will check in later. Test is completed. Took me an hour and a half, but I did it. I've decided that I'm not gonna work on the paper today. I am far too tired to put in enough effort to do that plus the test that I just did. So we're gonna leave it there for today. I think I can get the paper either completely done or almost done tomorrow. We'll see. But I do think for Vlogmas number 6, I am gonna do my second pre-recorded video just because I don't want to like leave this being like I completed one of my finals. So this will be Vlogmas number 7. Yeah. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to edit the pre-recorded video so that it's ready to go for Tuesday. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for paperwork. See you tomorrow. Okay. It's Tuesday now. I have to admit defeat. Late last night, my professor changed the date that our paper was due to that night. And I didn't see it till after midnight, so I didn't hand in my paper. And a very common thing that professors do is they do not allow late work. If you didn't hand it in on time, that's on you. Which sucks, because I was so close to passing, guys. Like, literally 2 points. 2 points. And I'm just upset. So, yeah. But I'm trying not to dwell on it too much. You know, I already have a class lined up to take its place for next semester. So it's not like that big of a deal, and it's not a class that I need for my major. It was a class I needed for my minor, but like I said, I dropped it. So it's not that big of a deal anymore, but it still sucks. So yeah, I'm taking the rest of Tuesday off. I already planned, thinking I would be working on my paper all day today, the pre-recorded video for the 6th of Vlogmas, which means we're halfway through Vlogmas. That's crazy. So yeah, you'll see this Thursday for Vlogmas number 7. Oh my god. I'm just upset. So yeah, I'm gonna take the day, relax. It's also the first winter in 2 years that I have fully off, because the last 2 winters I've taken 4-week intensive winter classes, because my university offers that. But I decided to take this winter off, so yeah, that's it. I don't have to do any more work till January 16th, which I am happy about, to have some time off from school, because everything with my health is kind of snowballing right now. So it gives me 4 weeks to kind of focus on that, finish off Vlogmas, get into the new year, hopefully feeling a little bit better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so sorry to end it on such a sour note, but it's the way it worked out. please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see you. See, this goes up. I always pause because I can never remember. I will see you Saturday for Vlogmas number 8.